Everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Opulence Global Nation. Again, welcome to our call. A good day to you. Sawadee Kap to all of our families, friends back in Thailand, and to everyone else from around the globe. This call would be our Launchpad training, and I would just love to introduce Miss Aranya right now. I've met Miss Aranya back in Thailand in Opulence Asia Conference 2026, and she was amazing. While we're having the convention, she was translating everything. She was translating Thai to English, English to Thai. She was so good, and she is an amazing leader from Thailand. And uh, right now, Miss Aranya is the lifestyle director too, if I am right, and she's now doing her business and now a trainer. And yeah, everyone, please help me welcome our amazing leader from Thailand, Miss Aranya Kamalobon.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank
Good
you so much,
morning.
Kaiser. Thank you. And good morning, good evening, good day to all my Opulence family. If you're in the West, in Canada, it would be evening, right? And in Asia is morning. And David Raphael in Sydney, you will be day already. So welcome to the Launchpad training. What I like to do is now, since the Launchpad has been going on for a while, and plus it's a lot to talk about, right? So shall we start right away? After 1 second of 1 minute of my two stories, but I'm not gonna tell you all 2 minutes. I joined Opulence Global 4 years ago. Wow, wow. I must say that this is something so incredible because we started off knowing and learning about Fountain of Life, the product, right? And ever since then, it has become part of everyone's life in Laos and Thai. That's all I'm gonna do talking. And then we'll start. Okay. Okay, now we'll start. And then since we've got a lot to talk about, we'll go right away. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, my family Launchpad. Now, I'd like to start with when we do decide to join in the business or to start a business ourselves, we definitely need to be successful, right? And that's our aim. Now, to do that, apart from like choose the company, the right one, once you join, once you start, you need to work so hard. You need to learn about it. You need to follow whatever possible way. And then sometimes you become successful. Sometimes it's so difficult. What we are here in Opulence Global, we are so lucky. We're lucky because we have our CEO, the guy, the man, the heart of gold CEO who we have, Ramin Mesgarlou. Our Mr. Ramin Mesgarlou set this launch pad for us to follow. So it is mandatory training to ensure fast and sustainable growth in our business, right? And therefore, what we do means we start strong with the launch pad because this teach us step by step. There's some instruction already for us to follow. It has power strategies for us, success mindset tips, right? And the income growth tactic. You just simply follow. It is perfect for new partners or relaunching brand partners. I will share with you as we go along because it is so important. Like I said, we got to know this company 4 years ago in Thailand. Oh my God, we have gone through ups and downs a lot until I must say that our CEO with a heart of gold, Mr. Ramin Mesgarlou, came to Thailand, save us, save our life, right? And ever since then, of course, we're still going on bumps here and bumps there, but it became so much clearer with the forensic networker that he taught. And now he made it even more simple to follow, right? So therefore, it's a perfect for our new partner or relaunching. Start strong, build smart, and launch to success. Right, because when we must have passion, right? We want something to happen in our life because we think about imagine if we can have second pocket. Everyone works for a living. Everyone need to earn money, right? And same like me, even though I have retired from one job, my previous job, until now, I still am looking for some extra cash, extra money, some second pockets, because we need something to change. Some of us, like, we might need to have a refurbish or do something with your home, or even rebuild your home or the lifestyle that you like. Because when you look at people, you see that, wow, how come these people can fly there, can travel, can, even when they fly first class or business class, or they travel on holiday, look like they're on holiday all the time. LD4, Renee Liao, right? And the daily routine, some of us are still working, but my God, the daily routine, you find that is boring, because something that becomes so routine, it just become like less interesting. Now, people look for something else. You have desire, right? Now, if you have little extra money, what would you do with that? This comes when you look for the second pocket. Okay, start with number one. The first section you must do is the initial setup, Opulence Commandment. Why we need this? It said that mandatory. I remember Rebecca Robinson said she doesn't like the word mandatory. I agree, because it is something that is like it's forcing you to do. However, to me, I do find that with this, it helps. You just simply follow step by step. Now, it starts with add us to your contact list, because the essential initial setup guarantee that the success, right? Add the company to the contact list. When you become partner, you will receive this, right? In the welcome package, you will have contact with us, connect with us. You simply add them either WhatsApp, the phone line, or WeChat, or Facebook, Instagram, others, right? You cannot find it. Look for this card, okay? It's in our welcome kit. All right. And then number two, follow us on our social media. Why? Because today world is the social media world. Thailand, Canada, the Philippines, Singapore. It's just by a second that you already reach each other. You already can talk. You already even see face, right? Now, what happened is, when you set or show anything on the social media, it goes right away. People in the whole world can see you, and that helps with your business, right? So go and follow and share, right? Share your Opulence Global Media, because it's already there. You don't have to go through and start making your own video, because in order to do that, it costs a lot of money and time and then effort, right? You simply go in, choose and follow, and then share. By doing that, the name will be you who share. People will say, hey, the person is really working in this company, and this company is great. They have so many products, so many ways, so many things that they do, be that Instagram, Telegraph, or Facebook, whichever good for you. Okay, meet your my five is number three. You know, in the company that I knew before, I'm pretty new with MLM. In fact, I joined the previous company only because I want to get the products at the members price, right? So I don't know much about that, because apart from that, it's also because we never been looked after from the my five who are somewhere far away. For example, we only look up to them. We don't know who they are. We have not seen them, only the name and the poster. However, in our company, my God, your my five support system, I find this is wonderful. We know that Renee Liao is our one of our my five, and John Baswood, Amajit, Henry, right? Our we call him Dr. Henry. We love these people. They are so like different country. They're somewhere in the other side of the world. However, They're just like around the corner. They look after us, right? So I find the system so good. People who you follow to come into this company, and that's the truth. We join this company because someone introduced us and brought us in. Someone who we call upline or our my five, but the closer one, until now they had disappeared. But we still have our My Five. So make sure you introduce yourself to your My Five. Contact them, connect with them. All right. Number 4, rank up to Lifestyle Advisor Plus. Why LAP? Why to be LAP? Because the benefit, that's a lot more. We'll go through this and we'll more understand about this one, okay? And then set your monthly smart buy. I love smart buy. All the products, all the things that I have come from Smart Buy. We talk about this in details. Join our weekly webinars. For example, today, every Monday evening, Tuesday evening, and in Asia, it will be like Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning, like now. All right. And many more, Saturday night and all these events. Yeah. Now, number 7, become a master of prints and links, right? Because it look professional. It make you look professional. You can make use of this. It's been provided by the company. So why waste time to do all this? You might not be able to do it as beautiful as what the company had already prepared. So take the opportunity, make use of this. Wow, isn't that? Be forensic, number 8, because our CEO Ramin always say, right? Hey, who got paid? This is he asked the question when he does the talk sometime. He always asks who get paid, the amateur or the pro. Get your MO box or MO box. Make sure you get that. Number 9, register for iPayout. I love it when they say that. When you do business, you make money. When you make money, what you need is then you would get to retrieve your money, right? By doing so, because we are in so many countries in the world, therefore you need the way that is central that you can take your money, and that is the system of iPayout. So register for that. Then come to first thing first. What do we need to do? 3 simple steps, yeah, to follow. Number 1, show live tour online or in person using the flip chart or placemat. I love this one. If you remember seeing, I will use our LV4 Reneliao a lot. Reason is because this wonderful. We used to call him young boy. Right now, he's not young boy anymore, but he's still a young chap. He's still a wonderful guy who we look up to because he's very powerful when he does training. Also, he also have a lot of good testimonial and things to share because he show us by doing. Learning by doing, we have that from him, right? What he does, normally he loves this placemat right on the table. It can be placemat, it can be just a napkin. He simply draw it there. This is when you do one-on-one or in a group, right? Show live tour online or in person. Flip chart will be good, but sometimes it's a bit inconvenience. You need to have a setup in the room or in the meeting. Okay, therefore, come to number 2, launch the new mall. This is the time that you continue launching the new mall on your opportunity page. If you have not visited your opportunity page, follow this, okay? opulence.com/your username. We all get given the username. Once you get you become a partner, you launch already, you have username and then /opportunity. Number 3, provide or lead the new team members to the next training. I don't know about your country, but my country in Asia, we follow our leader pretty nicely. The reason is because we have the trust in them, right? I'm sure I only use that word, but because we all trust, and I know this happening to every countries that we have our family of opulence global nations there. We do that because you simply show them, hey, there's some more training coming on this day, certain day, the program, and we just encourage them. Why? Because when we want to talk, sometimes when we are pretty new, like for example, 4 years, during the 4 years, I told you the first year we were a bit like high and low, bumpy, right? Bumpy road. Uh, we don't even know how to tell. We don't even understand. But if our leaders show or bring us into the training, leaders don't have to do much. Listen together, learn together, and while listening, have someone else who are expert to train them. You learn as well, right? So that's a very good way. So three simple steps. When in doubt, because don't let them become in doubt, even yourself, zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out, and then you can get a clarification. You talk, like for example, I remember we talked to our BDM, right? Rico Liao, I'm sorry, sorry, Rico Quilao, because we talked to him a lot. I'm sure he didn't understand me. I didn't understand him because I was so new to MLM. But because of that, over time, I became like, wow, I know more. I could say that, I get excited because imagine if you get excited on the day you launch yourself here, and then the next day nothing happened. What happened? Things die down, right? It just gone quiet, and you give up. You don't want to continue anymore. So clarity, simplicity, then duplication happen, right? So make sure you have your team clarify whatever they need to know and make it simple and copy. Just do what is already there. That when the duplication will happen. All right. And first thing first, in details, don't forget that. Don't fight the system. Adopt the system from day one. Do the right things, right? Just to make sure that you start doing the right thing, because people who are under your team or within your care, they look at you, they look and they follow you, right? Okay, you cannot do it by yourself. Remember, this MLM business, Opulence Global, we don't do it alone. You do it for yourself, but you need help, right? You do need help, and the system is there to help you. Number two, the principle, win principle, is what's important now. It is a system, right? And then simple business. Don't follow anyone. We had learned a hard way. In Thailand, when we first start, I'm sorry, I use Thailand as an example because very interesting. If CEO Ramin is listening, I'm sure he will have a smile on his face. We had a pretty rough first year because we all came in, a few hundred of us follow the leader, and then after within a few months, I've got told by this same leader, say that, hey, we will move, we will change to another company. And I said, why? When you brought us in here, you said that this is the best company. They are like, the products are good and this, and then we start learning. We talk, we had a webinar, we had a meeting with Renee, right? LD4, Renee Liao. He explained to us, he started off with one product and then he explained more and more. And then we got to meet our CEO. Can you imagine the first year, and we still small market, but we have some problem, and CEO decided to come. CEO as well as the following time was like John Baswood and Amajit. Everyone came to Thailand and Laos, right? And we got like, oh my God, right? And now we got this simple business. We used to follow people, and that people are not with us anymore, right? So CEO said, do it simple, follow system and duplicate. And that's all, follow the system and you will win. And we has proven, like, it has been proven that is true. We are here on the 4th years. We're doing pretty okay. All right. And number 4, you either have uniformity in the team, which is system, or you have confusion. And the confusion set in, it's just gone quiet. Inactivity starts. Trust me, We had learned and gone through that, right? And number 5, company provides a system and training, right? Uplines provide inspiration and support. And that's so true as well. Learn the system, train from the system. Upline is on the side. Upline always give you some support, give you some guidance and advice, but don't let them, because you don't know whether this upline will still be with you. We had a lot of crying, tears, and all this because upline has just simply left. Okay, and we got there hanging there. And number 6, system over substance. Momentum grow on clarity and simplicity. Obvious, just simply. Momentum grows on clarity, simplicity. People know what to do, then just follow the system. And that is our motto, that where it come from: one team, one dream, one system. All right. And then you either have one system or no system at all. That is said, well said by our founder, Ramin Mesgarlou. One team, one dream, one system. Okay. And now come to the we very soon, if you read in that earlier, you will find David Raphael said that, hey, looking forward to meeting you guys in Thailand soon. That is direct to Nat, right? Our manager in Thailand. What happened is we will be having an event. We will hold an event in Thailand this month, very soon, in 2 weeks. Okay. Now, why it said here events are vital for success? Because events is where 10 reasons, here we are, where uplines start their journey to become leaders. Why? Because when we have gathering, right? When we gather together, you get to know, you learn about, you meet people. Just like our super host just now, Kaiser, said he remembered back then when he met me. Okay, he met me in person in Thailand. It's Asian conference on the first, second years of when we started off in Thailand. And it was wonderful because we have got all those people whom we can put their face to their names. You only see them, meet them in a webinar or through Zoom. However, you see each other on that day. And when the upline start their journey, when they walk up the steps, walk up on the stage, they became a wow. People then realize that, hey, this person is really a leader here, right? And where bonding happened, because you don't go to events alone, right? You don't go by yourself. You normally would bring people, your team. Then when your team, you already know each other, some of the team members, because this is an international business, you don't see each other, you have not seen each other before. We have a lot of people like that. When they launch their business, some come from like Thai people, but living in Europe or so, and then they came back, and just so in time for the events, we invited them. Now that's the time that they said, wow, this is great, and event then was like uh, a red carpet, right? It was beautiful. It was wonderful when I remember SVP Sanas woman walk in. Wow, this is like looking with the band, with the show. It was grand opening. It was wonderful. Okay. And then people get to know each other. They become like close to each other. There's a bonding there. And where the system build and expand momentum, not you. We see everyone, right? And that's like if people get to know you, people say hello, people welcome each other and smile and get to know each other. They share what had been successful stories and what is a testimonial. And that's the system, the momentum created from there. And then where the team conviction begins and sustain. Oh, I have a lot to go through. I'll be speeding up a little bit. And where amateurs start that transition to become pros, meaning that where you become making more and more money, the pros are the one who get paid, right? Continue where everyone start to know your name, right? Imagine even for Kaiser would not know me or no, Aranya. And I love the way Kaiser, thank you. You pronounce my name so correctly, right? Aranya Kamalobon. Wonderful. A lot of people say Thai name, they think it's a bit long and difficult. In fact, some yes, some are not. Some are as simple as Aranya. Okay. And where you get noticed by the company, right? The company encourage you because they want you to come forward. They want you to step up and whatever, be a host, be join the company in every event, and then they recognize. I've been to like Mavis Taste. I remember Mavis met me in the cruise, right? Before that, no way. We only saw each other. I know she knew my name, maybe, but when she saw me in during the cruise, Caribbean cruise, we became like, wow, I had to go over to her and said, I admire you, I salute you. Wow, you are over 80s, you're still strong, you're still going, right? Keep going. And where number 8 is where best promotion and deals are. Hey, you know what? Every time there is some events and meeting or conference or something, that's where you can buy products that in the very cheap or offer a special offer, right? That's a deal. Okay, so look out for every time you have never missed events. Okay, and then where duplication starts and your business grow automatically and exponentially. This is great, right? So where you become a hero on stage and become inspiration for your team, people that you brought them in, be that if they're with you there or they look at you through the webinar or through like, they realize that, hey, this person are real. This person, she actually very successful or he is good in this company. And I want to be there. They get this heartfelt, right? Fulfilled. Okay. So the quick steps. Now I'm rushing, right? I have a lot of things to share with you and tell you, but the quick steps first. Yep. Quick step because the first 30 days, what you do, the action plan that you should do, because when we start joining the company, on the day, remember your feeling, remember yourself when you decide to launch and you sign, pay, and that. What happened? Wonderful, excited. The moment is there, the momentum and everything. Hoo-ha. What happened when you go home? Go to sleep, wake up in the next morning. What am I getting myself into, right? And then, wow, if you don't follow up with the person, if you don't take them through hands together and walk through the system, walk through the step 1, 2, 3, what to do, you would lose the person because the heart has gone half down, right? Now, week 1, you must make sure that you still hang on to your team members, especially when they're new, right? Week 1, go through the Launchpad training with uplines. This is for yourself. Make sure that you clear. You've been doing upline, talking to your upline, go through the Launchpad so you can do the same thing to your partner, right? The company or upline. When you choose upline, make sure either your upline in the My 5 or upline who you know for sure that they know what they're doing. Choose the correct one, okay? So to be very safe, company, right? Now, for example, in Thailand or the country that may not speak English or we might not use English as our first language, right? Therefore, you might need to choose the upline, okay? Luckily, in Thailand, we have how to say our powerhouse team, right? We have Patarapon, we have Natamon, we have Napapon, who are very good out there. They're our uplines. They took us in hand, and then they expand, they teach, they train. I learned from them a lot, right? Talking like this because I have the more understanding just because of them. Yes, lucky me because I use English as well. Good enough, right? I hope I was good enough. Okay. I hope I can make you understand and follow what I'm saying. So I learned from the company as well. I learned from every webinar I joined. And then if I have something important, I note it down and then I pass on to our team as well. To begin with, I would talk to my uplines, okay, the three names that I have mentioned earlier. And then the mandatory training call, this one you must go through Launchpad. I check and I learn. I even if anything that I miss because of sometimes we have events in our life also, I look at the pre-recording. Okay. Week 2, conduct your first tour online. Okay. You do it through opulence.com// your name, your username. Make sure you remember, you save it, your username and the password. Don't let anyone see, okay? And then /opportunity. Or you can do it in person using the flip chart or the placemat. Placemat is wonderful because when you do this placemat tour, remember I said our LD4, Rene Liao, love doing this. He can do it even in the coffee shop. We do that a lot. So you have just let's not go for the napkin. He's expert. Rene is an expert. For us, you should do at least an A4, okay? An A4 paper you can manage to bring it with you. You can fold it or even a notebook. I normally bring a simple, like, a small, a small book, right? With me. And then you can just jot it down, draw it. When you do that, it looks kind of professional because that means you can do it anywhere. At the same time, the person who you talk to me, I find that they don't feel too pressure because if you set it up and do it so seriously, people who may not be so comfortable, because if they're looking for business, yes, they are. They know about this. However, for people like me, to start off, I need something to be, it's more like people to people skills, right? Uh, I remember our SVP always, as well as CEO said that MLM is actually not a selling. We don't sell items, but it's a relationship. We're building a relationship with people because you can't simply go in and talk to people, try to sell something. They don't know you. People don't care what you know, but until they know what you care, right? So therefore, it's people business. If you judge or you can gauge that people who you talk to, if they are business type, they want to just go, no up and down, no head or tails, simply go direct, talk to me about business, what I will get out of this. Fair enough, you go for it. And if you talk to people and realize that this person is more of people to people, right? Then you talk to them more and then you become friends, you become like, this and that. Then you can explain in a letter, in a better, a less serious way. But we still mean business, okay? And then first 30 days, register and become a host, okay? Well, it took me a long while before I stepped forward, but like I share with you, the first 2 years, we would say that in Thailand, we are not really so comfortable. And the second 2 years, I am much more comfortable. That's why I started off last year, sometime beginning of last year, to consider become a host and then QP. And now QT, okay? And then boot camp, don't forget, always join. Quick step post launch. When you launch, you notice that I'm going a bit forward, fast forward mood. You still with me, okay? Order inventory because the 10 action you must take when you after your launch, right? Order inventory. Why? Because you need products. You need everything that you have, and you can try to find a bit of the product. Safe home revolution. I have my shampoo, I have my skincare, I have everything. Okay. Don't only just that. Some jewelry, pieces of jewelry, you do need that too. Why? Because people look and then they complimented that jewelry. Like me, the fashion items, this ring Thank you, Renee Liao, brought this to me and brought for me. And Renee, thank you. I have been complimented. A few people said, hey, you got beautiful rings there. And then I was able to show them, right? The e-mall, my e-mall, our e-mall. Number two, visit opportunity page on your mall, your own mall, right? Same, opulence.com/username/opportunity. Look at, the video tour, review the PowerPoint tour and packages. From time to time, there's some changes, right? Number three, complete Opulence Commandment. We talked about that already. Number four, open welcome pack. Some of us, initially, I must admit, we had no idea. When I got my welcome pack, when I joined, I didn't even have my welcome pack because I don't know where it is. I guess my first upline kept them. I said them is because it belongs to my friends as well, okay? And then set up, okay? Nowadays I look and I check and I open and I look at everything. There's so many things and many interesting things, okay? Now, next is set up a tour flip chart, right? And number five, message your my five. This is what I already covered just now to say hello. And number six, book an appointment right away. White product or business tour. Depend. Remember, we said that people whom you met, whether they're interested in the products or whether they business person, business-minded person, they would be looking forward to hearing your business tour script, right? That's there. Number seven, conduct daily tour. I remember I committed when I first started that I will share the products of Fountain of Life for at least two persons daily. I start small, right? Well, I tell you, like our CEO always say, if you think big, you earn, you win big money. If you think small, you earn small. If you are a serious one, you get what you give. You earn what you put in. All right. And then now, number 8, share testimonial. You either share on the Facebook or look and read, because the very first part when Thailand and Laos, when we first try our products, you don't have so many of testimonial. We need to register ourselves on the Fountain of Life and Divine official page. Nowadays, guys, we have so many, what do you call that? We have so many testimonial ourselves, right? And we use an upline always, like Dr. Henry always say that he has kept this. Whoever wanted an example or the testimonial of whatever, he already bring up, same as all our LD4, Ifra, Renee Liao, and LD3, Amajit, right? So then close tour with tools, three-way qualified uplines, right? Why? Because if you listen to Daniela just the other day, she talked about a way to close tour, right? Sometimes to close when you are not so experienced, don't do it alone. My advice. Reason is because it's only one chance. If you do and then you don't do it properly, you might lose them. And if you lose them, it's already you never get the person back, or at least you have to wait until long time later. Reason is because I listen and I look at the way I invited my uplines to help close this for me, because the promotion and everything the upline know and understand much more. So number 10, support, follow up, and duplication, right? Invite prospect to the next training, and they will launch and also set the right duplication process. See, remember I said you do the first step right, the next step would follow, and then we would like your team members or your partner who join to be the same, right? To do the same thing, right? So make sure you give them support and follow up right away, right? Okay, next would be, wow, your profit center, guys. We thought we have one profit center. No. We have 3 business in one. the profit centers of your Opulence luxury mall, right? Profit center one is a corporate website. This corporate website has just been recently revised. Wow, I would say that when I listened to our SVP Sanas Human the other day, when I think it was beginning of no, end of toward the end of last month. It was about the mid when Sanas was talking about this revise about the new page, and our Rico also, Rico has already, our manager Rico had already shown us as well. So listening to one time, not good enough. You need to be there, listen again and again. Just like Launchpad, you might say, hey, all of the qualified trainer who are trying to, to go for their qualified trainer process, they go through Launchpad all the time. I don't have to listen. It's not true. Every time one person talk about the same thing, it's always different, right? That's what I learned from joining the webinar, joining the talk or a tour, because each time, even the same person, they had something different to say, because this is a people business, right? You talk because of what is happening at that moment, and something that comes up, you always can share. Now, something the profit center, last time you might notice that there's the page is different, and this time there's already a change. That's easier, it's simple and easier to follow. Once you go in, we will go through this in detail in a little while as well. And once you go in, there's a lot of products, that email, that's dashboard and everything. And the profit center too, retail e-commerce mall. This one is more for your shopper, VIP shopper. We call them VIP shopper. They're customer. Purely they're our customer. Okay. And then profit center 3, gift card portal. Now we'll talk about this. The business center 3 in 1, right? Profit center 1, the corporate website. When you launch new mall partner, they will get given, right? The login by Opulence username as well as the password. So you go in for opulence.com/username. This one, it will bring you, and you just simply tell them, let me just try to get this page. Okay, now there will be a welcome page, right? This is the one that you will see first. Welcome back. It will say welcome back, which is very nice. And then you see all this. You see the day you launch. I will show you. And then back office and dashboard, performance center, and keep track of all the sales and performance, our performance. Okay, this is your own, which is you log in with your username, right? So therefore, this is your own, right? And all the things that you have been done and keep track. Good, right? And never forget. So check sales, revenue growth, commission, team reports, training. This is much more, okay? And build your business in all languages. I love this one. I love this part. Now, Thai, like I said before, Thai and Laos, we don't speak much of English. I mean, like, we do speak and understand some, but not as fluent, right? So what happened is then it is pretty difficult if we were to follow. But then CEO Ramin and SVP Sanas with the team have come up with something so wonderful. Have you seen it? If not, you must go in and choose the language. Why? Because your website is set to be viewed in all languages by Google Translate, right? This is so cute. This is wonderful. You choose. This is it. Choose your country. Change the language. If not, then contact. If not, mean if you cannot find your language, then contact the company, right? And then for training and promotional materials, this is the part that I mean so cute. Okay, check your back office and training tool for available languages. Why? This is, remember this one, business opportunity overview, and our SVP Sanas Human, the beautiful, wonderful, the immaculate lady. I love the way she carries herself. And when she speaks Chinese, Thai, okay, she speaks Thai, my God, in this video clip, because when you choose language, This is so, it's lovely. It's not, I wouldn't use the word funny, but it's lovely. Now, you have to be a little careful. One thing, I'm not sure about other languages, for example, Chinese, because I don't know Chinese, right? But when she speaks in Thai, in the video, there are some translation, Google Translate, because some words or some sentences might be a bit complicated to understand. They would translate it direct, just simple and direct. So therefore, it might not make any sense. Therefore, please, okay, be careful. You should, if you show your members, your partner, make sure you sit with them too. In case you notice the certain word that it may not be correct. Because if it is incorrect, it will too dangerous, right? Okay, so therefore, that is the only part that I would say be careful. That means you have to be attentive. You have to be with them too, right? And then next is what else? If you don't find a language, like I said, email the company. Is this AI technology? Okay, right. Understanding your dashboard. See, now it details. When you come in, you will see, welcome back, Aranya, for example, and then they will tell me my Opulence ID and my Opulence username. Okay, and then sponsor, who sponsor me in launch date, the next renewal date. See, it's all clear. Now, the day of the month your smart buy will be processed. Don't forget the smart buy date, the deadline. Our Renee Liao, LD4 Renee, always pop up at every end of the month that he would always say that don't forget the smart buy. Okay, don't waste your chance, because it's benefit, it's your own benefit, it's our benefit. Good of him. Now imagine the day that you launch and the day of the smart buy, all of us would be different. Be very careful. Yeah. And then email deliverable. This is a status, whether it is the one that the email you gave the company, whether it is deliverable, it is still okay, or it is something wrong, maybe missed by the number or the letter or the alphabet. Okay. And this is the link that you can simply copy and share. This is your title, the status. Where are you now? Are you a lifestyle director? One or so is here. And this is VIP shopper for you that swipe to get your opportunity page. All right. Very clear. Claim your LD1 recognition package, meaning that the person already get there, however, not yet reclaim your LD1 recognition package. Okay. Next is understanding on the dashboard. You will see all this. Understanding your dashboard. Simply check, press in your profile. You see your name, you see, and if there's any messages, normally the messages come from the company, be that like sometimes you send in some question or something, they will reply, right? And then the address and all this, just simply click on your day off or your free day, click and look. All right, upgrade account, website hits and all this. Financial, so important, right? E-wallet, check how much e-wallet do you have. It's normally, if you have money there, it's already highlighted there and it show you how much. Payment method. This is when you do the payment, and I pay out through cash. Through cash also in Thailand, we more comfortable with I pay out. Opulence currency. You know that is money. Okay. Subscription smart buy. Do subscribe your smart buy. Get it out of the way. Okay. And then the shopping credits. We'll talk about this in details. Social and business, my social medias, training tools. This is wonderful, guys. If you have not clicked in, check. Go in and check. Even if you don't understand the language, it's beautiful. It's a lot of fun. Okay. And shopping, see gift card portal. This is new. There's a message for you there. Shop now. If you want to buy something, go in, buy now. Promo material, simple. My orders. This is to follow up whether you order processing somewhere already. My customer, group shipping and opulence points. Now we don't have this opulence point to use. I used to get a lot of products from Opulence Point. I hope CEO will bring back. Okay, organization. This is your team volume. This is about your organization, right? So team summary, downline, you forget because your downline is gone so long. You look at this, okay? Performance center, PPC, rank advancement. By the way, guys, you click rank advancement. What it will do is it will show you just about where you are and what is next. Okay, simple. Follow this and let me go because of this. Okay, now we have less time. 3 business center in one, right? Profit center two. This one simply less complicated because the first one is for us. This one is for our customer. Okay, as known as is also known as VIP shopper. Okay, the clients. Then the profit center too is very user friendly and it's beautiful, elegant design. It also show this loyalty perks and rewards, right? Convert visitor into loyal VIP shopper. It will tell where they are and what they can earn. Professional, there's some sale on social media, perfect for social selling. And then professional ready products ads. Do daily share, 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 share. All right. And the retail mall, tool to encourage retail sales. Now there is, you can offer discount. You know that, right? You go and check when they become your VIP register after that 7 days. Yeah. After that, you can offer, right? 5%, 10%, go and have a look at this. Your profit center, and there is a drop cards. Try this, okay? You would be like, for example, you walk on the street, carry the bag, right? And then people complimented you. Maybe you sit next to each other. Simply give them this drop card because it's offer a promotion. It mentioned the latest release, right? So this is very good. You can set this up and make it. And then you can tell them that don't forget shopopulence.com/ your username. Don't put Aranya. I love it. Okay, thank you. And then Profit Center 3. This gift card portal has been introduced recently, well, 2 years now. The fastest growing shopping products in the world. In Thailand, in any kind of other business, they also have this. So it is not new, right? In every country, our CEO had already had talk about this a lot. He promoted this because you can give it, send it to anywhere in the world in a click, right? So therefore, when you send one or give one gift card to your partner or people who are interested in your products, they are not just going to buy the price of the gift card. Normally, they would have a chance. Number one is to look into the email. Number two, they will find beautiful, they will find things that they want, they need, they like. And then, you know what they'll do? They will just add on to the top up with the money because they know that there's the price of our price are ranging. Yeah. Okay. Therefore, master your profit center, gift card portal. Marketing tools is a marketing tool to revenue and generators is immediate engagement. When you give something as a gift, people love it, right? And also versatility because it's perfect. You can send it to, any occasion and seasonal sales just to increase that. Simplified purchasing, yeah, to turn every celebration into a commission. Okay, and there I will stop right here. So the next week we will be talking about the smart buy. Wow, wow, wow. I'm gonna return this to our wonderful host. Okay, here we are. Back to you, please. Kaiser.
And we thank you for being here on our call, and we'll see you guys on our next call. And that's all for this call. Thank you so much for joining us. Miss Arania, do you have any more that you would love to say to all of our partners from different parts of the globe?
No, apart from thank you. And we have to do our motto.
It would be an honor to say that, but I think it would be lovely if I hear it from you, Miss Aranya.
All right, guys, everyone getting ready. One, two, three. One team,
One
one
team,
dream,
one dream.
one system. Building the billion. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, everyone, for joining our call.
Bye.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Bye bye, Opulence Global Nation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.